Hey guys, Les here. Last video I talked about these portable barbecue grills which I just got. I just got 2 of them. But I think I'm gonna leave them out somewhere fancy, maybe on that bar over there. I don't know, I'll make it look nice. And I think people will rent these. According to the store, they were selling like hotcakes, so they should be renting like hotcakes. You know? And they're actually pretty big. Like, look at my hand. I mean, you can fit, I'm thinking at least 8 good-sized patties. Maybe not the massive patties, right? But like normal patties, I'm thinking you can fit 8 on there. Bring this to a barbecue. That also gets my propane tanks rented over the summertime. Because otherwise they really are, you only use, the 20 pounders are only really used for the patio heaters. So I think these are going to be popular. Again, my competition only has the giant ones. These ones, you know, you can fit in your SUV or even in your car. You know, they have a nice little lock here. They're fairly well built. Like, see, the handle doesn't jiggle too much, and I don't know. It seems really well. I did test them out. They do work. So, sort of excited about these. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this. I mean, I do want to talk about everything, but the topic of today's video is expenses. And when I was buying these, I thought to myself, yeah, you know, another purchase, another expense. That's fine. I mean, these expenses will also translate to sales. But I did notice like a trend. Essentially, before you start a business, I calculated my expenses for this bay because I was doing this from home for a little bit. And I was thinking to myself, okay, what are the expenses going to be for my life once I get into this bay, which happened now about a year ago. And honestly, the number was about 7,000. Those are like and those are conservative numbers. I thought to myself, okay, you know, 2,000 for rent, 500 for utilities. And I rounded up. That number, it seems to, in reality, after you experience reality, so, you know, you experience fantasy on paper, and then you start to experience reality. And the reality is that it actually costs me almost double per month. That's a combination of personal and business expenses. For whatever reason, I spend about double. And that's important. And I noticed that trend in all my businesses. So maybe next time you're calculating like a little business plan, and you're just saying, okay, I'm going to make 20,000 a month or 20,000 a year or whatever, and my expenses are 10,000. Not so fast. Take a really good look at those expenses and definitely add more to them. That's my suggestion, because in every business I've ever had, my expenses are way more than originally calculated. Casey Neistat says that about time. No, I'm not going to bother finding the video, but you guys know Casey Neistat, most of you maybe. You know, the famous New Yorker vlogger guy. Super popular channel. But yeah, he basically has a video where he talks about everything, all your plans, you know, like major plans. Oh, I'm going to go, let's start this business or whatever. Especially with business. Everything takes twice as long. But I would also argue that everything is twice as expensive. And people might say, you know, you're just stupid. You don't know what you're calculating. And maybe so. I'm not ultra experienced. I'm still a young guy, I think. Although I'm starting to feel it, you know, in my back. But it's like, your transmission. You got to replace your transmission now. Oh, that's only $3,000. Oh, you know, you get robbed. Your store gets broken into. Well, now you got to replace the door. Oh, well, now you saw some cool, you want some extra barrels of inventory. Well, that's $1,700 for a few of them. Oh, well, this is broken now, so now it has to be replaced, this tent pole or whatever. I mean, the list goes on. Those aren't even good examples. A lot has to do with driving vehicles. Now you need extra labor. Oh, you need a subcontractor. You need a locksmith. You need you're parking your trailer out in this place that you got. Oh, I'm only paying $15 to park the trailer, but now you need trailer locks so it doesn't get stolen. So that's $500 for some really good locks on both wheels, which is really what you want. I have locks on both wheels, and I have a hitch lock, and that cost me about $500. So, guys, let me know what you think. I'm trying to sort of advise those that are getting into business that, hey, watch out, it's going to cost more than you think. It always has for me. It has for most of my friends. And I would say it's sort of a general life thing where things usually take twice the work, twice the time, twice the cost. Guys, sub to the channel. Take it easy. Let's get some business done.